Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope you guys have seen the Denver Nuggets OKC game that happened last night. That was peak fiction, truly. And not really much to say about this game specifically, but I want to say some outside of the game. I know Shai and Jokic played amazingly. They both played to a level that they should be playing. It's one of those games where you see like the Timberwolves versus Nuggets. They won that Jokic dropped like 40 point triple double and dropped a 50 point, and then went double overtime or something like that, or like overtime and overtime and was insanely clutch. I think the clutch, especially the clutch word might be between Shane and Ant. It's gonna be tough, like difference to see. But let's uh, let's just compare it to like other games that we've seen. So we know that the this 2016 Steph Curry where he dropped a half court buzzer beater shot against the OKC, which is a coincidence. I think that's a crazy. It's like those two games, like this game and the 2016 Warriors against OKC game that Steph did that. Those are the games that you kind of just you figure out who's the MVP. Like it's obvious who's the MVP at that point. Like that game like solidifies that Steph was the MVP and stays the MVP this year. And also the combos that we were having prior with the Jalen Brown and Cade and everything like that was insane. Kate Everest, I understand because he brought a horrible Eastern Conference Pistons team from a horrible record to a amazing record. That's kind of crazy, the kind of thing that MVPs do. But I always think that ceiling raising is harder than floor raising in terms of winning because you brought a OKC that was good to an amazing historical team because of Say. K did his thing, but I think Sage just outperforms him and everything like that, and does what has to do. I think the 40 point game from Cade really like put him into the convo, but then afterwards this kind of just went downhill. For Jalen Brown, he had a good stretch of games. He had an amazing stretch of game actually. I don't really I don't really understand the reason why he was put in the MVP convos, but it is what it is. And then for Luka and Jokic, I think Jokic after the injury is kind of it was depressing because I thought he was going to win the MVP, but he got injured and he started playing bad afterwards, so I can't really do anything about it. For Luca, after the beginning of the season, he's kind of went downhill. So he's an amazing playoff performer. So I want to see him how he performs in the playoff because Say has been inconsistent in the playoff as like compared to Luca. So we'll see the difference between them and see which one's better at the end of the season overall. But I think Shay's a 100% guarantee in the MVP. I think in general, like the OKC have been the only competition they have is the Spurs. I think in Denver they're good. Celtics are good. Like every other team except for the Spurs. The Spurs have like a 4-1 record against them or 3-1. I don't remember specifically, but I don't know if there's one extra game or something like that. But like I think in terms of the competition in the playoffs, I think the Spurs are gonna give them the worst matchup because of course Wemby the demigod that he is. But I think like in terms of the playoffs, if they don't go against the Spurs, I don't think they're gonna lose against any other team, which is probably crazy thing to say before anything happens in the playoff because the playoff is completely a monster in the regular season. So we'll see what happens. Let's get excited for that shit because that's gonna be exciting as hell. 7 games of this shit, or like 5 or 6 or whatever games are this shit. It's gonna be fun as hell. And then the Spurs matchup is gonna be historically amazing. It's gonna be one of the greatest series of all time. I can just picture it. Wemby versus shape, but it's gonna be media wise. It's gonna be Wemby versus Chad, but Chad is not nowhere near that level. But it's gonna be all fun. But I see you guys later. Bye bye. Take care. Have a good day. Please subscribe, like, and share, and bye bye.